My dear, you are not good for my mental health. In fact, you're not even good for my physical health either. Because of you, my heart races so fast that it sometimes feels like it might burst right out of my chest. There are moments when it even skips a beat, leaving me breathless and overwhelmed by emotions I can't quite understand. My mind refuses to rest because it keeps circling back to you, again and again, no matter how hard I try to focus on something else. You've invaded every corner of my thoughts, every quiet space in my mind, and now there's hardly any room left for peace. Sleep, which once came so easily, now seems like a luxury I can't afford. I lie awake at night, thinking about your smile, your voice, the way your eyes light up when you talk, and before I know it, the night is gone, leaving me tired but somehow still longing for more of you. My body reacts to your presence in ways I can't control. My stomach feels strange, as if butterflies are fluttering wildly whenever you come near. I lose my appetite, not because I'm sad, but because my attention is consumed by you. Food doesn't taste the same when my thoughts are dancing around your name. I get so lost in your presence that the world around me fades into the background. You've become the center of my universe, the gravity that pulls everything else in my life toward you. I find myself smiling for no reason, laughing at memories that involve you, and feeling a warmth spread through me whenever I think of something kind or funny that you said. My cheeks ache from smiling so much, yet I can't stop. The happiness you bring feels addictive, uncontrollable, and sometimes even a little frightening. You affect my mood more than anyone ever has. When I see you, my whole world brightens, and it feels like the sun itself has decided to shine just for me. But when I can't see you, everything becomes dull and gray, as if someone dimmed the light in my life. Do you realize what you're doing to me? Do you have any idea how deeply you've embedded yourself in my thoughts, in my feelings, in my very soul? It's maddening, really, how much power you hold over me without even realizing it. No one has ever been able to touch my heart in this way. It's not fair that you can stir up such emotions in me so effortlessly, while I'm left trying to make sense of them all. Sometimes I wish I could turn it off, just for a moment, to breathe again, but then I think of you and realize I don't truly want to. I feel as though my heart lives inside my body, but it doesn't belong to me anymore. Somehow, without my permission, it has found its way to you. It beats for you, aches for you, and rejoices for you. And my soul, oh, my soul seems to recognize something in yours. It feels drawn, connected, as if it has known you far longer than this lifetime allows. Being away from you feels wrong, unnatural, like a part of me is missing. Even when we're apart, I sense your presence lingering around me, like a whisper in the air or a faint warmth in my chest. I can almost feel your energy intertwining with mine, and it's both comforting and tormenting at the same time. You're making me completely lose my mind, and I don't even know if I should fight it anymore. Whenever I go too long without seeing you or hearing from you, a strange restlessness takes over. I become irritable, distracted, unable to focus on anything else. My thoughts keep drifting back to you no matter how hard I try to anchor them elsewhere. Sometimes, the only thing that calms me down is looking at your picture or having imaginary conversations with you in my mind. I replay your voice, your laughter, the way you say my name, and somehow, it brings me peace. But that peace is temporary, because as soon as the thought fades, I'm right back where I started, craving more of you. I think I'm becoming addicted to you, and it terrifies me. How is that fair? How is it fair that one person can have such control over another's emotions? I used to think I knew who I was, but lately, I hardly recognize myself. My thoughts, my moods, my routines, they all revolve around you now. You've become the quiet obsession that fuels my every waking moment. I wonder what you're doing, what you're thinking, whether you ever think of me the way I think of you. I find myself daydreaming about you at random times, imagining conversations that haven't happened yet or reliving the ones that already have. Even the smallest gesture from you, a simple hi, a smile, a glance, can change my entire day. You hold so much power over me, and yet you seem blissfully unaware of it. You move through my world like sunlight, illuminating everything without realizing how desperately I'm drawn to your warmth. It's both beautiful and painful, this feeling. Beautiful because it makes me feel alive in ways I never have before, and painful because it reminds me how vulnerable love can make a person. Still, I can't bring myself to resent it. For all the chaos you bring into my heart and mind, I wouldn't trade it for anything. There's a strange kind of happiness in this madness, in knowing that someone can affect me so deeply, so completely. You've become my favorite thought, my sweetest distraction, my calm and my storm all at once. Even when it hurts, even when it feels unfair, I find myself smiling at the thought of you. So yes, maybe you're not good for my physical or mental health. Maybe you've turned my world upside down and made me question everything I thought I understood about myself. But if this is what it means to love you, to feel every heartbeat, every breath, every passing moment echo your name, then I'm willing to endure it. Because as much as you've made me lose myself, you've also made me feel something real, something worth every sleepless night and every racing heartbeat. And in the end, that feels like the most beautiful kind of madness there is. My love, where had you been hiding all this time? It feels as though I have been searching for you my entire life. For years, I wandered through the world with a quiet ache in my heart, a longing I couldn't quite name. I met many people along the way, some stayed for a while, others passed through like the wind, but each encounter taught me something. They showed me the value of patience, the beauty of kindness, and the importance of hope. Every lesson, every tear, every smile was preparing me for you. And now that I've finally found you, I understand why nothing ever worked out before. You were the one my soul had been waiting for all along. The moment I first saw you, something inside me shifted. It was as if time paused, and the whole world held its breath just to witness that sacred moment. My heart, once restless and uncertain, suddenly found peace. I felt like a traveler who has crossed deserts and mountains, finally reaching a cool, glimmering oasis. Relief washed over me in waves, and my eyes filled with tears, not of sadness, but of deep gratitude. I cried because I realized that you were the one my prayers had always been leading me to. In that instant, every wound I had ever carried began to heal. All the loneliness, all the heartbreaks, and all the unanswered questions dissolved like mist under the morning sun. You cannot imagine how many nights I whispered your name into the darkness, even before I knew who you were. Each time I saw a couple walking hand in hand, sharing laughter, or exchanging a quiet look of love, I prayed for you. Every time I longed for a hug that could make the world fade away, I prayed for you. Whenever I felt misunderstood, unseen, or hollow inside, I closed my eyes and prayed for the day I would meet you. You were always the missing piece, the unspoken wish, the invisible heartbeat that echoed in the background of my life. Now that you are here, I can hardly believe it. I feel like the luckiest person alive. There are moments when I just look at you and marvel at how effortlessly you fit into my world, as though you were always meant to be here. I thank God every single day for leading you to me, for answering the prayer that lived in my soul for so long. The joy I feel when I hold you in my arms is beyond words. In your presence, I feel safe, cherished, and complete. I want to protect you from every sorrow, every harsh whisper of the world, and every shadow that might try to touch your light. I want to build a small universe around us, one filled with laughter, tenderness, and warmth, so that you never have to feel alone again. I want to love you in every possible way. I want to kiss you softly in the mornings and hold you close through the nights. I want to spend my days discovering every little thing that makes you smile. I want to fill your life with joy so pure that pain becomes nothing more than a distant memory. I want to hold your hand and wander aimlessly under the stars, just to feel the quiet comfort of being beside you. I want to cook your favorite meals and feed you with my hands, watching your eyes light up with delight. I want to dance with you, not just to music, but to the rhythm of our hearts beating together. I want to tell you silly jokes just to hear your laughter echo through the room. I want to be your partner in every sense, your confidant, your best friend, your biggest supporter, and your greatest admirer. I want to be everything you need me to be, childish when we play, mature when life demands it, romantic when the night falls, and responsible when the world gets heavy. I want you to know that with me, you are always enough, exactly as you are. You don't have to change, hide, or prove anything. You are loved for simply being you. To me, you are perfection, not because you are flawless, but because your heart, your soul, and your presence make everything around you more beautiful. When I look at you, I see my future, my peace, and my purpose. With you, I feel like I can live a life filled with meaning and grace. Every dream I ever had seems possible now that you're by my side. I imagine us building a life together, sharing quiet mornings, spontaneous adventures, and endless laughter. I imagine growing old with you, still holding your hand, still looking at you with the same awe I feel today. We are, without a doubt, a pair crafted by the universe itself. Every star, every breath of wind, every twist of fate seems to have worked together to bring us to this moment. Our connection feels too deep, too natural to be coincidence. It feels as though our souls recognized each other long before our eyes did. Maybe we have known each other in 1,000 lifetimes before this one, and that's why everything feels so familiar, so right. My love, I don't know what the future holds, but I do know that I want to walk through it with you. I want to spend my days making memories, my nights wrapped in your arms, and my lifetime showing you how loved you are. You are my answered prayer, my peace after chaos, my light after years of wandering in darkness. I promise to cherish you, protect you, and honor this love that the universe has so carefully woven between us. You are my heart's home, and I hope I get the privilege to spend forever with you.